Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you saw the title of today's video, you know we are doing some last minute Valentine's Day crafting. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. So I have 3 candles here, all from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 white, 1 red, as you can see. So I'm gonna set the white off to the side and we're gonna work with the red first. Of course, before we do anything, I want to just wipe it down really quickly. These candles come with stickers on them, like labels, and they are super, super sticky. If you ever buy these, just know that that label is not going to come off as clean as you would hope for it to come off. I used my heat gun to remove the labels first, and even with using the heat gun, there was still some sticky residue on there, so I wound up pulling out my glue gun and had to get that off. Although that was my first time using my glue gun, and it worked really, really nicely. So if you've never used glue gun on sticky stuff, you should give it a try because it definitely works magic. It works like magic. All right, I'm just gonna get a small piece of transfer tape cut here. I don't need much for this particular project. When I thought of doing these candles, I thought about if you are having a dinner with your significant other and you may want to set the mood, or even if you're doing a candle lit family dinner and you just wanted candles on the table, you could use this. Maybe you're having a Valentine's Day event, all those Valentine's Day gatherings that people have. You could add some decor to your candles. So I'm going to quickly do that. I am going to reverse weed because I started to weed this and I saw that it was probably going to give me a little bit of a hard time. So we're going to reverse weed. And reverse weeding, you're just putting the transfer tape right over the entire design. And of course you still burnish. And then you peel off the backing and it leaves you with the negative space and your design on the transfer tape. Then you want to pull all the negative space, all that excess vinyl that you do not want, that's not a part of your design. You pull that off. And there you go. That's off. Your design is still on. And of course, you still have to weed the middles. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so I got that all weeded out. I would definitely say for me, reverse weeding was the best course of action because I already saw how quickly that was going to be a whole ordeal. And that made it easier for me. So these two, both of them just say, I love you. I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. I don't have any specific way I wanted it to be on there. I just wanted it to say, I love you somewhere on here. So we get, I love you down. Okay. There, we've got that one. I guess I'll go ahead and put the other one on the other side since there's only two of them. Get that on here, and I'll go this way with this one. I have a little bit of vinyl exposed on this Y, so I'll just be careful that I don't rip it up while using my scraper tool. Maybe I just need to use my finger. Okay, we have I love you on there. We're not done. So I do have some hearts here. I am going to weed this out really quickly. And I probably won't even use transfer tape for the hearts. I'll probably just pick them up, put them down. I got these hearts right out of Design Space. And they came in a cluster of 3, and they're 3 different sizes. So I liked that because I'm like, oh, that gives me some variety on with the candle. All right, I'm gonna cut this because there's some excess vinyl that could be saved and used for something else. So I don't want to just go and toss that. There we go. All right, so like I said, I have just 3 different sizes here, small, medium, and large. And I'm going to take them off and just peel them off here like a sticker. And I'm gonna just get them all put on. I'm not going to cluster them the way they were on Design Space. I am going to just put them around, be strategically random, as I like to say. So I have the I love you and all the hearts just placed around the candle. And I think this came out really cute. Of course, we have 2 more candles. I'm gonna go ahead and get these decorated off camera and just come back and show you what they look like so you can see the finished product of all 3. All right, you guys, I am finished with putting the hearts on the candles. Again, this is what the red one looks like with the I love you and the white hearts. And then we have one of the white one with pink hearts. And these pink hearts, I used 405 brand of pink adhesive vinyl. For this, I used Oracle 631. That is their removable vinyl for the white. And then we have the red, and that was Oracle 651. That's their permanent vinyl. I think they all came out really cute. This is just a very simple addition to add to a table, or maybe just add around the room if you are having a dinner, a couple's dinner, a family dinner, or even just a gal's dinner. So this was project number 1. Let's go to our second and final project. Okay, for our next project, we have a simple cup. I have several of these cups in my craft space because last year I made these cups for my women's retreat with my church, and I started off with 75 cups and did not, and I only used 50. So right? 50? Something like that. Maybe a little more than 50 actually that I used. But I've been using them and, you know, dwindling the stash. But but I figured this is pink. It is along the lines of Valentine's Day. You know, we like to do the pink, white, and red. So I said, you know what, let's make a Valentine's Day cup. And this, the reason why I said this is a last minute idea is because if you wanted to give something, give a gift to someone, you could gift them with a cup that is like this. They have cups similar to this in Hobby Lobby. I'm down to the end of my transfer tape, y'all. I have had this transfer tape for 2 years, and this is the end. Time to order some more. So yeah, in Hobby Lobby, they have cups similar to this. They are like the white frosted ones. And I've purchased those before. Sorry for the noise with the transfer tape. Let me just cut this really quickly. Okay, so yes, I've purchased the white ones from Hobby Lobby before. I got these off of Amazon, and if you can tell, they have like this sparkle in them as well. And actually, I didn't purchase them. They were from Amazon, but someone donated them for our retreat. She purchased them from Amazon. So I figured, you know, you can do a cute design on the cup, and then you can fill the cup with some candy. And I would suggest pre-packaged candy. You know, they have, during the holiday times, they always have the fun size version of the candies that you can get the full size, and they come in the packaging. I would say maybe get something like that. Some Hershey's Kisses, all those things that are already pre-packaged, so you don't have loose candy in the cup. But if you fill it with some candy and maybe a little something else that the person that you're giving it to may like, that'll be a nice gift. And of course, these come with a lid and a straw as well. Like I said, it's a last minute idea, something you could give a loved one or a friend, maybe a teacher as well, if your children are giving teacher gifts. I know some teachers don't always prefer cups because they get tons and tons of cups and mugs and things like that. But, you know, it depends on what you have in mind for your child's teacher. Okay, I have it all weeded out. Here's the design, and it's just arrows that say love. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that teachers don't appreciate the, you know, the cups and stuff like that. But I'm not a teacher. So maybe if, you know, we have any teachers watching, you can give your thoughts on maybe how many cups you've received over the years, and do they get a little overwhelming? I don't know. Okay, like I said, that's just something that I've heard. All right, so we're gonna get it right down here. I don't want to put it too close to the lid because, you know, of course, don't want your mouth on the vinyl. But we're gonna get that down. And get it burnished down. Okay, let's see if we've got it all down. Of course we don't. Maybe I have to give the cup a massage. Get it all. Let's see. No, you still want to come up? Okay. All right, I think it was just that area. We have to give it some encouragement to stay down. But once it's on there, it's on there. It stays pretty nicely. These cups were such a hit at our women's retreat that weekend. As soon as people saw them, they started using them. And honestly, I didn't think that it was going to, not that I didn't think people would like it, but I just didn't think it was going to be so much of a hit. So I see I made a bit of a mistake when I was cutting these two in half. I cut a piece of the arrow on the other side. Yeah, I did. All right, let me see. I'm gonna weed this out without doing the reverse weed, and then I'm gonna show you what I did. So in this case, I would just recut this, but I do want to show you where I jacked it all up. Okay, so I got it all cut out, but as you can see here, the arrow is cut off. I chopped it off so you can see what the design is supposed to look like. I am going to recut it and then just add it a little later. But this is our second and final craft, our last minute craft. So I'm going to bring the candles back in. All right, so we have our candles and the cup back in the camera. Again, these were just some last minute ideas that you could do for Valentine's Day. It's literally like adding the finishing touches to your dinner events if you're having one. Also, here's another idea for this. If you are doing a Galentine's Day, or if you're hanging out with friends, you could give them something like this for Valentine's Day. I've watched a couple people who do on YouTube who plan for parties. A lot of times their parties are in their home, so they always have something for their guests to take home with them as like a party favor. And you could do something like this, very simple, very inexpensive, that you could give to your guest if you're having guests over. If not, you can give it to a friend or a loved one, or you can make it for yourself. Show yourself a little love. Give yourself a little something. Anywho, all right, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me as I did these last minute crafts. I hope they inspired you to do a little something else right before Friday. Before we go, I do want to share one fun fact with you guys. So I don't think I've ever said my full name on my channel, and believe it or not, my full name is Valen, and it's spelled just like Valentine's Day, V-A-L-E-N. And no, my name has nothing to do with Valentine's Day. I wasn't born on Valentine's Day. Actually, I was born in January, so my birthday just passed, and my parents weren't thinking about Valentine's Day when I was born. If you know the show Dynasty, there was a lady on there named Fallon, and my mom liked the name, but my mom's name starts with a V, and she wanted a V name, so she just used that name as inspiration, and she spelled it the way she spelled it. And here we go. My name is Valen. So just wanted to share that fun fact with you all. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that you would like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss a future video. I'll see you in my next one. Later, guys.